Real Jersey Country, the new K98.5 is Captain Jack. It's the afternoon ride. And as promised, we brought him all the way from Texas, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to have him here this afternoon. It's ZONA Jones. Thank you so much for making the trip up here.
My pleasure to be here. Thank you, sir.
So the one thing that a lot of people want to know is, who is ZONA Jones? And tell us a little bit about the man.
Well, you know, that's a good question. I live in Beaumont, Texas, and been there for 20 years or so. And I started out playing kind of the local bars and honky tonks several years ago, and we just sort of kind of expanded our music there in our kind of our local area and our region. And now we've got a new single out, our first record on Tracy Lawrence's RCR label, and so it's kind of one of those, 10-year overnight success stories, I guess, that we've been in the process of working on for a while now.
Now, you've been on Texas charts now for many, many years. As a matter of fact, I follow them and noticed that some of the best music you'll never hear, in the rest of the country. But we managed to just pluck yours out of there and stick it on the air here. And a lot of talk about it, man. Tell us about the single.
Well, the new single is a song called You Should Have Seen Her This Morning. And when we started the process of cutting our CD, it was actually one of the first songs that I heard. That's kind of an arduous process sometimes. I probably listen to 3,000 songs to get us down to the 12 or 13 that we actually will put on the full CD. And this was one of those songs that I heard in the first group of 10 songs that I listened to, but it stuck with me.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I got lucky. Exactly. I got lucky, and it was one of those songs that really sort of stuck with me, and I knew that, as I continued to listen to things, I'd always go back and listen to some of the things that I'd heard before, and this song always sort of just, it stayed with me, and it stuck out sort of in that group of music that we ended up putting on our record. So I knew that we had something special with it.
Now, You Should Have Seen Her This Morning has been playing a while here on K98.5, and ZONA has promised today to sing it live in the studio, and we're going to have him do that in just a few minutes here on K98.5. Real Jersey Country, the new K98.5 with Captain Jack in the Afternoon Ride. My special guest in the studio today, ZONA Jones, all the way up here from Beaumont, Texas, man. One of the most beautiful areas in the world, no doubt.
Well, I kind of like it here.
It's beautiful.
And I like it when you say Jersey Country, too. That sounds cool. I like that.
Well, the thing is that I have this, passion for Texas because I've been down there a couple of times and love it. And, for that kind of area and the wide open spaces and things like that, it's getting a little crowded over here in Jersey. But I've been here for 28 years and I love it here.
We're always glad to have you when you want to come down.
Oh,
we got plenty of room.
I'm going to take you up on that.
We got plenty of room. Come on down and see us.
Got an extra bedroom?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so you're going to sing a song for us. And why don't you tell us? Oh, by the way, we have Keith here who is...
Keith is one of my guitar players. He and I have been playing music together for going on 16 years now, and one of the original members of my band and our band leader. And so when we go out and we're doing radio things like this, Keith comes with me, and he and I get to play a little bit together. Just kind of the two of us instead of having that big entourage and 8-piece band with us. It's just kind of us, kind of stripped down to a couple of guitars.
So what are you going to play for us?
Well, the next song that we're going to do is a song called "Prove Me Right." Written by Radney Foster, who is one of my all-time favorite Texas songwriters and had obviously some terrific success, nationally in years gone by. And Radney's just one of those guys. I think he's one of the quintessential Texas guys, and so the song that we're going to do is the title track from the record, and it's just a cool tune. I don't know any other way to describe it other than just it's a really neat song, and it's called "Prove Me Right," and so we're going to do that for us.
All right, ZONA Jones, ladies and gentlemen, on K98.5.